Hello adventurers and welcome back. So today I want to talk to you not about any training tips but about diet. I recently, as I said in my first video, decided to try going vegan. Why would I do that? I've been vegetarian for like 16 years now, but going vegan has always seemed like absolutely unattainable to me. It didn't seem necessary, it didn't seem feasible. I love cheese and butter and eggs, but the more and more I read about it, the more it just made sense, and I felt like I was having this calling that I should try it out. So my New Year's resolution was to try and be vegan just for 1 month, just to see how it went. And honestly, it took me like 2 to 3 weeks to even really get into it. I mean, I was still getting sushi for dinner. I didn't want to cramp anybody's style when we went for pizza, so I wasn't the best vegan. But I think that just the intention of having that goal is a huge first step, because I was paying attention to what I was eating, and now I've been vegan probably for like 4 days, seriously vegan, and I feel really, really great. So a few reasons why I think you should consider going vegan. 1, personally, I've noticed my skin clear up so much. It just feels like the food that I'm putting into my body is energizing me. I've heard that dairy can make you break out, and I've noticed that I've been having breakouts worse than usual, and even though I don't do dairy, I haven't had milk in a long time, a lot of years, I was still doing cheese, and I think that counts. Well, it does count, but it looks like my skin is getting better. I even got the compliment today that I was glowing, so if that's a sign, that's a sign. The second thing is that I feel like I have a lot more energy. I feel a lot more clear-headed. I was in a little bit of a slump and a funk for like 2 weeks, and I was putting pretty crappy foods into my body. You know, yeah, you can eat healthy and not be vegan, but for me, it really helped to actually pay attention to what I was making, to what was in the food I was eating outside of the house. And now that I'm putting in more whole foods, a more rounded out diet, I feel like I have a way clearer head. And the third thing is something that I've heard, but I will have to get back to you on whether it actually works after I've tried it out for longer, but apparently you have shorter recovery times. So you're gonna recover quicker on a vegan diet compared to a meat-based diet. I've heard this from a number of sources. Scott Jurek, I'm reading his book Eat and Run. Matt Frazier, he wrote No Meat Athlete. He has a great community. And a couple of other people I've heard on the Tim Ferriss show, they've all said this. And I think that that's something really interesting, especially because I am training for 100 miles. I want my recovery times to be quick. I'm planning back-to-back runs that are gonna be really long and really hard, and I don't wanna waste any time on tired, sore muscles just because I'm eating a little bit of cheese. Now, that's not to say that I won't ever eat cheese or fish, because I love those things, but I think I'll limit myself to maybe once a month. You know, Valentine's Day is coming up, probably gonna go to a nice restaurant, probably gonna get some fish, probably gonna get some cheese. But in my day-to-day, I wanna be really conscious, and I think that you can too. If it's something that interests you, just try it for a day. It's not as hard as it seems. And it really gets you to think about where your food is coming from. And our food is so tied in and connected to how we feel and where we come from and how we're connected to the earth, that it's important to know those things. So try vegan out. Maybe it works for you, maybe it doesn't. But those are my experiences so far, and I'll let you know how it goes as I recover and as I am building up mileage, and how I see this affecting me compared to building up mileage for other races. So I hope you find that useful, and I hope that you'll subscribe, because I'm bringing you new training tips and health advice every single day until I run my 100 miles. Till then, run happy.